terms because they've got the same variable raised to the same power. So that's going to be a negative 1x is greater than 4, or if you want, you can write it as negative x is greater than 4. Divide both sides by negative 1. And remember, we're flipping the inequality. So we know x can be any smaller, less than negative 4, right? Don't forget that negative sign.
5 times x and get 5x. And then we want to take 5 times negative 9 and have plus 5 times negative 9. That's the way to think about it. So in that case, you get 5x, and then 5 times negative 9 is a negative 45. So you have 5x minus.
Does that make sense? But because sometimes we can go a little bit further. I mean, even if I knew a little piece of this, I would be okay. Can anybody figure out what this area is right here? How'd you get that? What? 5?
Oh, wait, what are we multiply by 11? Yeah.
Yes, multiply, please. 6. Okay? So I know this area is 6, and whatever this piece is, we would just add it to that, right? So if we're looking at the distributive property, what's 3 times x? It's 3x, right? And if I did that, but with the other piece, what's 3 times 2? 6. So there's the 6 part. This area represents this piece. This area represents that piece. I can't really tell just by looking at this. It really gives me no clue of anything. But if at least if I see this part down here, I know it's going to be bigger than 6, right? 6 units squared. So that's kind of a little play on the distributive property. Here are some definitions for you. I gave you the first one, which was the most basic form. And here's some examples.
Hello, and welcome to tonight's homework help for Thursday night, October 25th, 2012. We're going to jump right in with distributive practice. Okay, so we're doing different types of practice with the distributive property. It says use the distributive property for each problem. Okay, simplify using the distributive property. So I'm going to go ahead and do this problem here. It looks like one of the harder ones. Basically, we have 10 times the quantity of 10 plus 7y. Okay, again, this says simplify because it's an expression. There's no equal sign. It doesn't equal anything. So just looking at this, we won't actually be able to figure out what y is. So we just need to distribute 10 to each of these terms to simplify it.